So this is a good quick drive if you're doing the Empire State Trail. I'm going to mileage it back, but the halfway point there is a looks like a little pull off. But here we are. It's got some information for you here. Yankee Hill Lock. Neat little parking area, but this is going to be some eye candy. Look at around this whole place. Putman's Lock Grocery. I'm not going to go into detail because I'm going to get you to get here to look at it for yourself. So I'll name what the building is and what's being shown here. This is what it looked like back in the day. So this would have been some kind of grocery store in here somewhere. Yeah, right where that building is. Lock chambers. Lock 28, okay. Putman's Canal Store, so that's the grocery store. Lock number 28, Yankee Hill Lock. Here's another picture of the store. This is right behind us here. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a little trail down through here. Okay. Let's sneak down here for a minute. This historic site is a lot bigger than I thought it was. So, oh sweet, this might be good. Let's get down here quicker without falling. Alright, back to the trail. Go away. You're annoying. We already seen that train. That's the Amtrak train that's going to be in the Fonda video. Because you can't see it, of course, from here. Neat little train watching spot, too. Pretty colors. Anyway, here's the back side of that general store. You got a bunch of people fishing. Is that guy out there? Okay. I can show you more of the lock now with the weed eaters gone. I don't know about trails, but there's something way down there. I'll have to look into that. I didn't see any trail maps. Let's get back up here. I know there's a trail that goes that way, it looks like, so. Oh, well, there's a train going that way. Alright. This would have been the enlarged lock. It looks like, because the other one starts right over here, so this one would have been double chamber. Gates would have been here, and the other one would have been right there, and man, it would have been the canal all the way through there, but you'd never know it. So much is growing in and filled in. We'll see more of that, obviously. Just taking a quick look around here. And yeah, here's a shot down what it is today. Still kind of serving a purpose. This is lock 28. Yankee Hill lock. See the old iron bolts in there still. Alright, we're gonna go this way. This reminds me of the EBT. Well, this could be, what was that station? They had to, looks like they had to rebuild a lot of this. I'm sure it was all done by volunteer. I still have that train. Oh, okay. I kind of think I understand this. There probably would have been wooden planks in there, maybe? And that would be the level up or level down. This tells. Oh. Again, there's the store in the background. So Lock Tender's house had been in here somewhere in the middle island. This would be the furthest one over. This is the one we're standing next to now, obviously. So, yeah, this is something you guys are gonna have to look at when you get here. 1880s. Neat little thing. Yeah, that would have been, this would have been water level up to this point, it looks like. So this would have been all full of water. And I'm guessing over there, where all the bricks, stone has been removed, would have been where the water would drop down and flow out or something. I'm not sure, I can't really see. So at that end, there probably would be like a little half-like aqueduct for the water to flow out, possibly. And it's pretty large right here. But I mean, look at how old these trees are. So this has been long gone. 200 years. There's more signs over here. We're gonna go check out. This is the actual location we are at. Yankee Hill Dock. Oh, I'm guessing because it's facing this way. It's a safe harbor. A view from above. Oh my goodness. It's got the railroad in here. With the tracks still. That's the Empire State Trail now. That's what it looked like back in the day. I'm not here, I'm down here. That's wrong. I'm over here. Barge Canal. Alright, so this was the enlarged one, okay. Canal culverts. There must be a culvert around here. Shows you how they were made. Mohawk River watershed. So we are on the Mohawk River. Maybe right here actually. Let me check this sign. Oh, that's nothing important. This looks interesting in its own way. Oh, this is probably the culvert. Yeah, the culvert's right here. Under all that water, but it's right here. Huh. Weird. Culvert for what, though? I wonder. So obviously this went under the canal itself. I gotta go look at the other side, see if there's a creek or something. It doesn't look like much water's moving out. It doesn't look like it's flowing very much. If you want to use this as the intro as well, This is after the hike. Come back to get the car. I was just baffled by the sign. We'll get more time to look at it. Now the sun's in my eyes. There we go. Look at what it was like back then. So this road was around for a while. Block 28 Yankee Hill and the store. Porta potties in the way. Yeah. The fact that you can match the physical photo is outstanding. Oh, here's your hours of operation. Pause and read. Maybe. View of the Mohawk Valley, looking west, showing Yankee Hill block and the railroad tracks that is now the Empire State Trail. There's no date though. But still, there used to be a, whoops, again, sunlight and viewfinder. There used to be a house there, right across from our area. Right over there. Now it's a parking lot. So that explains that gravel pad. And I think that's where they want you to park, to use the trail, just the trail. So, yeah, the fact that that picture's here from back in the day. Yeah, there's not much to show you on the side either. So we're going to go check out 14 and 17, I think. 14, Veterans Memorial Park. 17, Mohawk Valley Gateway Pedestrian Overlook. 16, no. So those are your key things for the end of the video, but I gotta go back to where I left off. So we'll get there quick. Let's look behind us while we're in the shade. Good. I kind of want to go down there and see what's all the way down there, but I kind of don't. But I don't see a trail map here. Yeah. I know it said there's something up here further. So walking over that culvert right now. This would have been the towpath. And if you're wondering, the Empire State Trail is right up here. Where the signs are. That's the Empire State Trail across. Right there. Yeah, I'm not going to explore too much. I already hiked a bunch of miles on the Empire State Trail. Is that a train? No. Right. And now we're in the canal itself. There's an old wooden beam still there. Well, see, now this doesn't make sense if this is all full of water. 200 years does a lot, I guess. The tree grew up, a mountain of dirt piled up. The canal would have came through here. Yeah, see, the trees are kind of blocking the view. And again, this is a historic site and a picnic area. There's more to see. So, this is one of the many stops in this area that I cannot pronounce. Parking lot on this side too. Interesting. Yeah, there's a little creek right here. This would be the creek flowing under the canal. I wonder if you could see the aqueduct. Whatever it is. Culvert. No, you can't really see the culvert that good. Yeah. It's right there. And yeah, there's not much flowing through it. Yeah, you can't really see it. It's all covered in mystery. Alright. Well, that's about this area. Yankee Hill parking area. I was just talking about these things here. I was talking about this on the Empire State Trail. Remember back when I used to run those over and then ring a bell at a gas station, let the attendant know you're there. Keeps track of the vehicles coming in and out. I'll go figure I find one today. If I can remember, I should find that and pull it up and put it in this video from when I was hiking and mentioned it. And right there's your bell counter. So there's the box that would have counted you. You ran over that thing and went ding, ding. I don't know where everybody is. There's a lot of cars here, but nobody's here. There's 2 people fishing over here, so there must be some trails. But again, I'll get home and look it up. Oh, there's fish in there too. Nice. Oh, it moved. Got a little portable restroom. Oh, that's sunlight. It's been a dry summer. It's a birding trail. Yay, birds. Yeah, I can't even read half of these. Yeah, I don't see any trails. Yeah, there's nothing on the backside. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna walk down there. Alright, well, on to the next stop, I guess. You'll see an old aqueduct. Oh, that's a nice car, man. Figures. I was gonna say, oh, look at this cool historic site. I was gonna zoom into the train that's rolling by right now, but it ended already. That's gonna make a joke, but even the train opted out of it. Nope, not today. So we're gonna see this place a couple times. So I'll try to include in videos as I go. Because this is one of my layover stops on the Empire State Trail, and right now there's sunset right here, and there's actually a full moon coming up right now. So I'm just gonna hang out, watch some trains. I got nothing else to do. I'm down here to start the trail tomorrow, which this is the midpoint. So we're here now, and it's all to myself. Here's a map here. Was this here last time? I just didn't see it. Yeah. Yankee Hill Lock, Putman's Canal Store. Lock 28. don't know if this is the Clinton stitch part or the enlarged here. Well, yeah, it looks like it was enlarged over here. But Barge Canal's over here. This would be Lock 28. It's a convenient house right next to the Barge Canal. Now you think it'd be easier to repurpose this instead of, well, true, that is that originally was a river. Still is. But then why did they use the river? I don't know. Just checking the place out. I'm down here for another day. Tomorrow's gonna be a full day of at least a 10-mile hike. So tomorrow we'll be rolling into Amsterdam. But this Lock 28, this historic site here, in a town I cannot pronounce because then it'll sound like I'm swearing. This is midpoint on the Empire State Trail, so we'll be doing, it's 2.5 miles that way and 2.5 miles that way. This is like the layover point. This is a pretty peculiar spot. Not only that's the layover point, but you can see some trains down there too. I thought there was a picnic table and stuff down there. Well, it is October, so they're probably ending the year. Yeah. Well, let's go explore down there. We didn't do that last time, but last time we had visual issues with the sunlight, but we'll just walk around. I'll just show you around. Towpath trail. Not the hiking trail. Yeah, I'm whispering. I'm whispering so I don't scare the crickets. Seems like there should be picnic tables down here, but yeah, that's the time of year, and this you got a certain fragrance. Almost leaf almost took me out. That fall fragrance that you only get at this time of year. There's even stonework right along here. That's the large part from here on. So this had to have been originally Clinton's ditch as well. We're gonna miss out on something cool too. There's a famous boat, I forget what it's called right off the top of my head right now. There's a famous boat from 1800, Seneca Chief or something like that. But it's gonna come through on a day I'm working. But that's making a trip. Yeah, I think it's Seneca Chief. Anyway, there's a yellow replica traveling eastbound as of this recording, and yeah. The dates it's going to be through the area is the dates I'm working. Obviously for the 200 year of the State Canal. It's picking cable way down here. To be honest, I'm surprised the grass is green. There's a burn ban in effect for entire New York State. You can't even have campfires because a little ember might start a forest fire. And oh, that's a good shot. After I do this, and because we're on the subject, and you see how much even the level of the canal is down. I don't know if there's anything feeding into this canal or not. I'm sure it's got feeders somewhere. Well, we're gonna just turn around and take a look at this. I might actually get a train here. There is a westbound coming. I might have heard it in that last clip of a horn. So there's definitely something heading this way. Or I could be hearing things. That's too. I hope I can hold off until I get to this picnic table. I don't think it's going to. But anyway, I got a nice view of it here, so I guess I'll get ready to film a train. I'm wondering what was right here, because the canal looks like it narrows up here, and then it widens back out over here. Sus. Yeah, something scary's about to happen. Oh, you're used to it by now. What are you talking about? See, this is like something. So why did it narrow there? That's boat. I hope there's no boat floating in this canal. Boat horns sound like freight train horns. So there is a trail back here. Like I said, this is going to be a multiple visit thing again. And this is a layover point, but there's like a whole historic sites like the town kind of thing. So this is the Eagle Trail. Again, there's nothing posted in the thing saying there's a trail back here. Good place for a picnic table if you're a rail fan. If you're lucky to hear a train, you can come right down on the front here. You can see the train right here. And you can see it over here. So if it's coming westbound, you got a nice shot of it coming westbound. Or eastbound. Coming westbound, you got a nice shot of it from in both directions here. So again, don't know how long this trail is. I didn't know it was here. I figured there was one down here, but that's all I could do is figure what looks like a pretty significant trail. Well, as you can see, it's getting dark out, so I guess we'll start heading back. Yeah, like I said, we'll be here lots of times. This is a layover point, so, and a break spot, and you know, it's strategically placed. Like right now, let's do some rail fanning. Well, good, you got a train. And it's halfway point on the Empire State Trail. So, we'll be here again. Nice and peaceful. We're back. Can't guess where we are. Alright, this is the day we do some hiking. I did find information about this trail. That trail that goes in the back of that picnic area. What was it? I forget what it's called now. It does go all the way to Amsterdam, so I don't know why I just found that out now. It's a nice foggy morning. It's actually 7 o'clock right now. But the fog is just keeping the sunlight from coming in. And this is Lock 28, Yankee Hill. Again, you'll be seeing a lot of this on this trip until we get at least to Amsterdam, which is today, hopefully, fingers crossed. It's only 5 miles away from where I'm starting the trail shortly, and to the Amsterdam, so it's about 52 degrees and foggy right now. I'm going to back hike to where we need to be, and yeah, hopefully the sun will be up a little better and the fog would have lifted. So I'm pretty sure this trail is just like the Empire State Trail. It's 2.5 miles. I'm pretty sure this connects over to near the fire station is in Fort Hunter. But we'll find out soon enough, because this is going to be hiked as well, like I did Dave Beebe's. I might come back to it, but you know, I will come back to it at some point, but whenever that is, I don't know. So that being said, whoa. Train snuck up on me. Beautiful little park though. And that's the Amtrak station in Amsterdam. You hear it, because that was an Amtrak train that went by, and that's the same train when we were hiking the trail. Good train watching spot if you go down to the other end of the park. You got the parking lot over here. If you go over the locks here, the historic locks, and head that way, there's also another trail 2.5 miles to Amsterdam, but there's a picnic table, and you can look across the canal and see the actual rail line for those that are interested. Yeah, see, there's this black spot. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's right here. I cannot get rid of it. So, that's camera damage if you're seeing it. It might be a viewfinder thing, but it's in every video. And as many times as I clean these lenses, they still exist. So I think it, because there's 2 lenses, there's an inner lens. This camera's like 6-7 years old now. So I'm trying to alleviate that problem. Yankee Hill. Nice little layover stop. There's picnic tables here. So, parking lot. I don't know if you can park in this one. If this is just a historic site parking lot. You got a little restroom here, but there's another little parking lot over on the other side of the road. I think that might be for the trail, and this over here might be for the historic site. Not 100% sure. Lock 28, Yankee Hill Lock. And the building behind me is Putman's Lock Grocery. So this would have been a bustling place. And here's the enlarged. You can see where the lock door pockets are right here. This would have been the enlarged part right here. I'm pretty sure there'd been lock tender's house here. It'll be a nice place to visit in person. And that being said, we're in New York State. All of New York State is in a burn ban and a drought. You can see how far down the water level would be and where it is now. So yeah, you can't have any campfires or anything because we are in a drought. Hey, I see blue sky, so... Oh, there you go. Look at this. Look at this. I'm catching this right now. There's the fog right there, leaving. And it's all nice and blue sky. So the fog's finally lifting. Finally. So our next section might not be too bad. We'll have to come back here and get the car anyway, so... Yeah. Alright, I'll take a quick break, see if the weather improves, and we'll start this next 2.5 mile section into Amsterdam, New York. We got a nice little place to visit. In fact, you can see where the rail tracks are down there. Right across the river there. That's the rail line. It's really the only spot you can see is down in that corner of the park. Alright, well, wrap this up, and thanks for watching. Okay, this is unique to get on video, and I'm glad I'm here to get it. If you look over here, you see the fog. If you look over here, you see clearness. Things are clearing up now. Yeah, so we're getting ready to hike another section of the Empire State Trail. We're like Lock 28, Yankee Hill Picnic Area, historic site. It's funny, on this side of the Putnam's store, if I said that right, you can't see anything. It's all fog. It's been foggy all morning. And then you come onto this side of the building, it just magically clears up. Should be how today goes, I hope. Okay. Look at the sky, clear sky, and right there you got the fog. So anyway, I was looking at this map. This is where we are. A name I can't pronounce or I'll butcher it. And we are right here, Putnam's Canal Store, and going to Amsterdam. So Queen Anne Road. So we're going to start at Queen Anne Road, head to Amsterdam, and that's where this trip's going to end, Amsterdam. I'll probably wrap up there for the Empire State Trail, and we got all these little trails I might do, but I'm going to take a break in Amsterdam and do some rail fanning too, so. Alright, let's get on the trail, shall we? Got a little restroom here. Just a little one. See these freshly footprints. I'm gonna walk over here. So it looks like it leads right to the trail anyway without having to cross the road. Haha.